Alright everybody, this is the new Fender Player Plus Strat. And it isn't released yet at the time of this filming. I was chosen to set it up by a dude who's collaborating with Fender. It's pretty cool. I'm just gonna give you my first impressions. Might plug it in. It's pretty sweet though. I mean, a killer color, man. It's made in the Mexican factory. Comes with noiseless pickups. It's got a 12-inch radius, which might be the coolest thing ever. It's got the Fender locking tuners. Other than that, it's pretty standard Mexican Fender. It does have the 2-point trim. So it's basically, I mean, you know, it's got a lot of the same appointments that you'll see on an American Strat. It's got the locking tuners. You know, I did notice one thing. I polished the frets a little better, but like you can still see the file marks from the factory. Look at that. So what needs to happen, and it's pretty bad. See that? Shit's garbage. But what needs to happen is I need to tape off this board and give it a proper polishing with micro mesh sandpaper until I can get all those scratches out and make it look super pretty, and then give it the old super fine polish. But yeah, man, I'm gonna release this video next week after the guitar gets released, so I don't get in trouble, because like Fender doesn't know I'm making this video. They don't know I have this guitar. They gave it to dude, so it came to him, you know, straight out of the factory, straight out of the box. So for him to do what he needs to do, he just needs to set up. I'll post a link to what he's doing because it should be out by then, by the time I post this. So I'll make sure to have a link of him playing it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be rad. I'm gonna set it up real good. All right, she's all set up and intonated. Everything's good to go. Got the action set, truss rod adjusted, nut filed, 10s, elixirs. And let's give it a whirl, man. I haven't really played it much yet. Intonation's all set, she's good to go. Coming through a PV little practice amp. It's an Envoy, it's like old from the 90s or something. Doesn't matter. Neck pickup. Let's do middle. Middle and bridge. That's tones all the way up. We can roll back on the tone. For some reason, it's acting like a volume. And it is wired, so you have a tone pot for the bridge, which is cool. But that lug needs to be regrounded. Shame on you, Fender. pickup guy through and through. But this This middle, between the middle and the neck is cool. And I gotta say, I mean, I gotta say that, sorry, I get distracted easily. The 12-inch radius is really nice, man. You know, you get these bends. You know, they otherwise catch and it buzzes a little bit up here, you know? So. And I also want to say, I was probably a little harsh on the frets because, yeah, there's some foul marks, and yeah, like, you know, that's kind of lame. It's still vastly better than needing actual fretwork where you have uneven frets that are buzzing everywhere. I mean, the thing has pretty darn immaculate fretwork as far as the skill of doing it correctly, because most guitar factories do not do that part correctly. I mean, this guitar is vastly better than any brand new Gibson that's not $4,000. I mean, it's crazy how bad some of their stuff can be. You know, sometimes they're great, but, you know, you get some bad. The Epiphone stuff usually needs a fret dress. The Squire stuff needs a fret dress, but sometimes the Mexican stuff, this one doesn't need a fret dress. It just needs to be the board taped off and polished with all the different levels of micro mesh sandpaper until those foul marks are gone. And it wouldn't take long. It's like 15 minutes realistically. So it's one of those things that factories, they don't allocate enough time to fretwork. And it makes sense. They're trying to crank out a bunch of these and make some money doing it, you know? So, like, you're going to bring any guitar you buy to your luthier anyways. So this one's no different. You're going to buy this and you're going to get it set up. You're going to need to get it set up. But you're going to need to get a $4,000 Taylor setup probably for you, because this one did need a setup. It was kind of out of whack with the saddles and the neck and everything. But sometimes you can get a guitar that's set up. Maybe it's set up for me perfectly, but maybe the action's too low for you or too high for you or whatever, you know? So every guitar you get is going to require a personalized setup. So don't ever think that a guitar isn't worth the money because it needs to be set up. That's, you know, it happens. You know, every guitar needs a setup, you know? I mean, it plays amazing. That's just me noodling around, you know, nothing. I mean, it is a shredder though, I mean, for real. I mean, I don't really, it's kind of late, I don't want to turn the distortion on and, like, piss my neighbors off, but, you know, this thing, that radius, I mean, it's no 16-inch radius, it's a 12, but still, it's... Sounds great. Plays great. buy one from Fender, full price. Probably a easy 7.8 out of 10. The only thing that keeps them from that 8, in my opinion, is the fret file marks, but easy fix. Setup, you know, you lose 0 points on needing a setup because all guitars need setups. And as Dave Portnoy says, that's the review.